Alrighty, what is going on, everybody? My name is Blitzwinger, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome back to a brand new episode of LEGO Marvel's Avengers. The story is continuing onwards and forwards, and I did want to address something that several people have asked me about and have pointed out already, and that is the fact that, hey, Blitzwinger, you unlock some levels that we didn't actually play through, like Lack of Insight, Ready Aim Fire, and I think Lost in the Ether was the last one. So the three levels there obviously each address Iron Man 3, Captain America the Winter Soldier, and Thor the Dark World. Those are the levels that they represent, so to speak. Now, keep in mind, I always kept pressing continue story, so I'm just letting the game kind of unfold as it goes naturally. So once we wrap up Avengers Age of Ultron, if it doesn't actually send us to those levels right away, we're just going to go ahead and find them and tackle them as well. So do not be concerned, we'll get to them eventually. With that in mind, let's get rocking and let's get a rolling. If you guys enjoyed today's episode, please don't forget to drop a like, and on top of that, I would love to hear from you guys the following. Which villain did you think was better? Was it the villain from Avengers 1, Loki, or is it the villain from Avengers number 2, or Avengers Age of Ultron, more importantly, Ultron himself? Let me know in the comment section below. Vote 1 for Ultron, 1 for Loki, 2 for Ultron. Looking forward to hearing from you. With that in mind, let's continue the story and see where things go next. We left off with Tony, of course, working on getting the Jarvis AI into that body that is within the cradle. Ooh, how about nunts? He said it. Uh-oh.
No, go on.
Oh, this is trouble.
You were saying?
Ooh, nicely done. Power levels are 100. Was that like a microwave noise? There's Vision. Awkward moment of the day.
Sorry, that was odd.
For sure. Well, speaking of odd, that is odd.
You helped create this?
The Avengers cannot defeat Ultron.
Not alone.
I looked in your head and saw annihilation.
Look again.
Ice cream, bunnies, and sheep. Of course, the most kindest of things you could ever see, I guess, apparently.
We need to go.
He's holding the hammer. Everybody's like, wait, what? Even the pig is freaking out. I guess he's worthy.
3 minutes. Get what you need.
Alright, it's time to set up the final battle, I guess. Ooh, look at those cool Iron Man and Hulk posters on the wall there. That looks pretty nifty. Alright, so we're controlling Quicksilver. Can we play as anybody else? Okay, Quicksilver or Scarlet Witch. That's cool. Those are two great character choices, so definitely don't mind that. So let's see. I guess we need to leave the Avengers Tower and get back to work. Look at me. Look at me. Look at me go. Look at me go. Look at me go. Okay, now the other way. The other way. The other way. The other way. Okay, I should probably stop this, but this is too much fun. Yeah. That's what I would do if I was Quicksilver. I'd just be running around her to the point that she'd probably just take a skillet and just hit me in the face. Be like, bam. There you go. All right. Have we exited the Avengers Tower? Yes, we have. Ooh, there's a race right there. That should be pretty fun to do. Can we pilot this thing? I don't think it's gonna let us pilot the vehicle. All right, here we go. Scarlet Witch can, though, so that's nice. Up, and away we go to the next Avengers mission. Here we are. Okay.
As you'd expect from someone
Time to bring the fight to Ultron.
as Tony Stark, the Avengers Quinjet is quite a bit more advanced than the ones we had back in S.H.I.E.L.D. It's slightly larger to accommodate the entire team, but is still just as fast and maneuverable as the previous model with... Hey, this is starting to sound like a commercial.
Yep.
All you need to know is it will get you to Sokovia.
Sounds good.
Watch out, Ultron. The Avengers are coming your
Are
way.
you talking to... Were you talking to Ultron this whole time? Certainly seems like it with the way you corrected yourself at the end there.
Ultron knows we're coming. Odds are we'll be riding into heavy fire. Our priority is getting the people of Sokovia out.
We find out what Ultron's been building. We find Romanoff. And we clear.
Sounds like a plan. All right, well, Banner has found her already.
Lying around somewhere.
Yeah, I did.
Wait, what? Why'd you need the key? Okay, I don't even know why I'm asking that. Uh-oh, here we go. Trouble has found us. Certainly seems to have a way of doing that. Was that Captain America cat cosplay? Whoa. That was pretty epic, the encounter between the two of them. Nice. Fully disassembled.
You shut me out. You take away my world, I take away yours.
Okay, and there goes Sokovia up into the skies. Okay, how do we deal with this?
But I need the other guy.
That was a little awkward. Not you, Stan. Not you. This guy.
Let's finish the job.
All right, let's get to work.
I never get a break.
No, you don't. Sorry about that, Stan. All right, so here we go. Back to work we go, and this time, as I said before, we're bringing the fight to...
If you want to reach the upper peak, you're going to need to clear the way. Rendezvous with the others once you're up there.
Here we go. This is cool. I do like this quite a bit. There's a mini kit up there. Whoa! Okay, that wasn't smart. I just completely went tumbling down. Down, down, down we go. All right, let's do this a little bit smarter this time. Or a lot smarter, hopefully. Come on. Okay. Now, let's see. Can I jump over that? Can we go down carefully around the fire? Okay, good. That's what I was really concerned about, was the flames. Ouch! Boulder to the face. That is not cool. Oh, okay. Hulk doesn't care about fire. Oh, come on! How am I supposed to dodge that thing? Whoops. Okay, clearly not like that. Wait, where are we? Oh, all the way down here again? Alright, that's a little odd. Am I supposed to go all the way to the side? Is that gonna keep us... It's... There's no way to avoid it! Or maybe there is. Ooh, okay, you just gotta time it better. Or I just gotta time it better, really. Boom. Smash that thing open. Plan achieved, somewhat. Alright, let's see. Can I take this as well? Where am I supposed to throw this? I'm just gonna throw it over there. There you go. Alright, let's see. So now we gotta play as Black Widow and try to get up this thing. Grab the studs, because those are always awesome and come in handy. Plus, of course, if we're working towards True Avenger ranking, which we're not necessarily going out of our way to do so, but if we were, it'd be nice to focus on that as well. Alright, she did jump out of that cart, didn't she? I hope so. Yep, okay, good. I just wanted to make sure that we were safe. Alright, this is a pretty cool tidbit here. I like this. It's very different to anything else that we've played through so far, so that's definitely cool. Oh, wow, that's awesome. While on Hulk's back, we can actually interact with stuff. How neat is that? That's pretty cool. Alright, let's shimmy across this thing. Kind of reminds me of Uncharted 2, I should say, Uncharted 2, where Nathan Drake climbs on the hanging train. Spoiler alert. Okay, there we go. Just barely. Good timing, I guess. And Hulk, can you take care of all this stuff? There we go. You gotta love the fact that Hulk just walks through everything. Walks through fire and anything else. He just couldn't care less. Oh, and look at that. We just got ourselves a character unlocked. So that's pretty neat. Alright. Wait a minute. Wait a minute. Okay, that was a little awkward. Let's see. We gotta get onto Hulk's back. And then while up here, before we carry on, we need to fire at that, and to fire at that. And then last but certainly not least, ooh, okay. I don't think I can make that shot from here. Let's climb down a little bit further. Maybe we have a better position. There we go. All right. Whoa. What was that? That was like a Michael Bay moment there. That thing really did blow up, that's for sure. All right, let's get up. Boom. Whew, we made it up.
Now go be a hero.
Here we go.
If it drops,
Global extinction.
All right, well, let's make sure it doesn't drop then.
You okay?
It's all our fault.
Hey, look at me. It's your fault. It's everyone's fault. Who cares?
I always love this moment in the film.
I'm going back out.
Not the part with the shovel, but like this part where he's trying to explain everything to her. He's like, look, everything's crazy. But you're an Avenger. Step up and let's do this. Oh yeah, the chickens are the real stars of the show. Okay. Now you have a very confident Scarlet Witch, which is not a good thing for the Ultron army. She's like, ta-da! He's like, what were you even worried about? I have bows and arrows, and you can do that, and you're the one that's worried? Okay, here we go. Let's see. So, we have lots and lots of studs to be had right away. Oh, careful. Kind of intrigued to find out what the combo is between Hawkeye and Scarlet Witch. Would be nice to see. Okay, first, though, let's just save, because why not? Gives us the opportunity to do so. Might as well take advantage of that. Hit your targets. Come on, Hawkeye. Good work. Alright, what is this down here? Is that a Hydra logo? Or is that like art? So yeah, it seems to be like Hydra art or something. Okay, here we go. Whatever it is, we've assembled it. Here we go. Look at that combo. She puts him up into the air and then he just snipes him in midair with the arrows. That was a beautiful combo. Man, Scarlet Witch and Quicksilver have some of the coolest team abilities for sure. This is really, really awesome. All right, target that with our sonar arrows. All right, get all that stuff. Sportska Oprema? I don't know what that means, but it sounds like sports shop is probably that store that we just took care of. Those are like Russian letters, oddly enough. Oh, okay. How do we... Is this supposed to be like a giant drill, I guess, right? Let's go drill away that whole bit there. There we go. Fantastic work. And now a couple of arrows should do the trick. Boom! Alright, we're en route. Almost there. Now we just got to do some very, very dangerous climbing. So, hope you are down for it, Scarlet Witch. We don't really have much of a choice, unfortunately. It's either this, or letting Ultron win! Yikes! Alright, I really thought I would hold on to the ledge there. Ow, ow! Okay, we made it. We kind of ran across the wall. It was more like parkour or something, but hey. Got the job done. That's all that matters, really. Alright, we still need to attack this thing a little bit further more, so that it reveals the parts that we need. Because we're building something. I have no clue what yet, but we'll find out in a moment here. Alright, what is this? Probably a ladder of some sort or something like that. Maybe? Alright, we need to get it attached up there. Luckily, we know somebody that can manipulate space and time to a certain extent. So let's do this. Come on, careful. There we go, got it. Fantastic. Alright, let's climb up. Seems like it's ready for us. Get the blue stud. Oh, whoops. That was a bit of a fail on my part. There we go. I just wanted to make sure to get the other blue stud as well. Uh-oh. Iron, of course, trying to clear out the city, trying to rescue everybody. I love how that guy was taking a bath and he didn't even notice that half his wall is gone. Or maybe he did notice and he was like, you know what? Whatever. At least I'll be clean. He's like, at least I'm having fun and I'm enjoying myself. I'm relaxing. That's all that matters. Alright, what does this do? Oh, okay. Not bad. So, we've got you up here now. So, we should be able to clear out all this stuff, and then there's a gold wall that we need to target with one of our heat-seeking missiles. Why does he have a fridge and a washing machine right next to one another? It's a little peculiar, isn't it? Alright. Lots of studs to be had there. That's awesome. Alright, on to the next room we go. True Avenger ranking has been attained. Whoa, okay, Quicksilver is, could you say, in a little bit of trouble? Certainly looks like it. He could use some help, let's put it that way. So let's do this. Let's get to work. Here we go. Hey there, guys. How's it going? Well, we just took care of you. Let's go. He caught the arrow. And then I guess he just, finds the target, which is not bad. Alright, here we go. Okay, having team-ups is going to be very, very good for this fight right here. Come on. I would definitely like to hit the team ability move between Scarlet Witch and Hawkeye, because that does a lot of damage. Plus, you can take out a whole bunch of targets with that one move. So that'll be pretty sweet. Hopefully, we'll get to actually pull that off here in a moment. Okay. Oh, wow. Okay, that was a lot more damage than I had anticipated for it to be. Wait, what? That was not the one that we did before. The one we pulled off before was a lot more impressive than what we just did. Come on. All right. Our meter is fully charged, so I think we should be able to pull it off right here. Here we go. All right. Well, that wasn't too bad. Got a bunch of targets there. Here we go. We've almost got him. I love the variety of arrows that we fire off. There's like the heat-seeking ones. Then there's the stink cloud ones. So it's just like a pretty good variance of attacks. All right. Let's go. Come on. There we go. That took care of him. We got him. And, of course, everybody's enjoying smoothies. Nice. Good kick.
I've got airborne heading up to the bridge.
Okay, well, then I guess we're heading off the bridge.
Cap, you got incoming. Incoming.
Oh, here we go. Nice. Oh, come on. That was such a sweet combo there. Well done. Okay, that's ridiculously cool. He's like, hey, I'm okay. Not really. Careful. Alright, they've barricaded the bridge so that no one else can get away. Here we go. Alright, it's time for Thor and Cap to shine. You guys are up. Let's do this.
Captain Rogers, we have civilians on that bridge. Get over there now before the whole thing
I am
collapses.
trying. Alright, first off, we need to save, because that seems like a pretty smart idea. With all these fights, you never know when we might get slain or something. There we go. Let's do this. Combo time. Alright, dude. You ready? Oh, wait. We don't have our combo ability anymore. There we go. Alright. Let's do it. Alright. Took care of them. So, these are probably the parts that we got to deal with. Come on. Alright. That's one down. That's two down. Oh, man. These guys are relentless. Can I target him up there? Nope. Cannot. Alright. I'm guessing this is what we're building here, as like some sort of a tool to take out that not Chitauri, Ultron soldier up there. Alright, well, we know who's up now. Oh, man! He is relentless! Look at the amount of offense he's able to release. That's craziness. Alright, here we go. Get this thing operational. There we go. How you like them apples, sir? Stanley. I feel bad. He's just hanging out. He's just like, hey guys, can you help me out? We'll be back for you. Don't worry, Stan. When we're doing the 100% walkthrough, we'll save you, my friend. Great. Now we have 3 of these. Whoa, there we go. That Quinjet support. Gotta love that. Alright, let's smash some cars. Because we kind of have to. There's some parts in here that we're looking for. It looks like, probably like a Captain America switch. There we go. We just need to find the final parts. There we go. Look at that. Boom. Sweet combo. See ya. Alright, let's put this thing together quickly. Almost there. Got it. Hit the switch. Beautiful. It's operational. And there it goes. The cement truck is working. The cement studs have been raised and apparently dried very quickly, which is pretty convenient. That's some next level cement right there. The fact that it can dry that quickly. Oh, it's not dried yet. Okay, we definitely do not want to stick around there then. Even though it would be kind of funny to have our imprints there. Have like a little, the Walk of Fame, right? Or we just keep it fancy thanks to that. Alright, Let's see. We need to put out all these fires, I'm guessing. Yikes. There we go. All right. Now you're up, Thor. And boom. Knock, knock. Who's there? Apparently flames. Okay, stop getting burned. There we go. Okay, careful. Fantastic. Nice. Purple stud as well. Do not miss out on that, my friends. That is pretty awesome. All right, so we have a situation on our hands. That's for sure. Here we go. Come on. All right, let's do this.
You want me to put the hammer down?
Here we go. Boom. See ya. And bada bing, bada boom. That was pretty good. Come on. Take him down. Good stuff. Good teamwork, guys. Love it. All right. Fantastic. Now, I think we need Cap for this little detection thing. Here we go. Boom, boom, boom. Shield doing some good work. All right. So I'm not sure what we need to do here in order to actually... Oh, there we go. Oh, never mind. That was a little bit of a mess up on my part. Maybe put out these fires? I don't know. That is possible, I guess. All right. Might as well just find out if that is the case. Doesn't look like it, though. Maybe we need to destroy these cars. They might have some parts in them that we need. I mean, I don't mind fighting these guys whatsoever. For however long it takes. That's really not the issue. Here we go. It's thunder time. There we go. All right. I mean, it seems to me like we need some sort of Avengers activation point right there. I'm just not sure as to what it is. Was there something we missed over here, maybe? Not sure. Let me backtrack for a little bit. Was there maybe something I should have done with one of these cars? Not too certain. Not gonna lie. Especially because I don't remember how this fight went in the film. Like, I obviously remember them having that giant swarm of enemies incoming on them and trying to take them down and everything, but I feel like this needs to activate, and it hasn't for some odd reason. And that's really the part that's weirding me out. Oh, there we go. All right, it's working. I guess I just should have just pressed circle. That was my fault. I messed up. Here we go. And boom! And that's how we take care of that situation, folks. Now, the bridge is actually free, so you can go ahead and make your way onto the helicarrier. And we can rescue people.
People are going nowhere. Stark finds a way to blow this rock.
I'm not leaving this rock with one civilian on it.
Nice. Smooth move.
Where else am I gonna get a view like this?
And speaking of the helicarrier, I guess I kind of spoiled it a little early.
It's about to get better.
Because here's help. Finally. It's about time. We could use it. We could have used it a while back, too. But thank you. I guess better late than never, right?
Pulled her out of mothballs with a couple of old friends. She's dusty, but she'll do.
As long as it's flying and it can land, that's all good. There we are. Rise of Ultron is now complete. And that, of course, means that we also unlock the free play, which is pretty awesome because we can come back around and do that 100% walkthrough that I mentioned before. We got 191,000 studs, which, of course, did earn us the True Avenger ranking, which is an indicator that we're about to hear a really loud Hulk roar. There it goes. And then, of course, Stanley with the fantastic Excelsior. We got the Claw Henchman, which was one of the character tokens that we actually unlocked, remember? So that was pretty cool. That was definitely neat. And Stanley, of course, is still in Pearl. He's still stuck in that cart, but we will rescue him once we come back around. Did not get any mini kits, but we did get, of course, one additional gold brick for True Avenger ranking, and then another gold brick on top of that for completing the level successfully. So now we are at a grand total of 16 gold bricks. With that in mind, ladies and gents, I do hope to, of course, see you guys here next time as we continue our very epic adventure for LEGO Marvel's Avengers. And something tells me that we're probably going to have that big fight with Ultron next time. As always, guys, have an absolutely fantastic day. Leave a like if you enjoyed the video, and I'll see you next time. Peace out. See you later, alligators. Bye-bye, everyone.